Hi guys, welcome back to my series Dissecting Toppers. This is episode 2 of our series. Today we have our special guest Dr. Amar, who has secured All India rank of Air 814 and massive improvement from his last year rank 8474. He was a student of Subha Institute of Medical Science, Shimoga, Karnataka. He's from batch 2015. He appeared for the third time in NEET PG 2023 to pursue his dream branch. I hope all listeners will learn something from his mistake and experiences. So, welcome, Dr. Amar. Welcome to my channel.
Hello, sir. It's been a pleasure, meeting you and talking to you, and I'm very happy to give this interview.
So, how are you feeling after Air 814, like three-digit rank?
Yes, sir. Like last year when I got 8474, I wanted general medicine and I was not sure. So I was thinking of taking DNB. But the thing is, until mop up round, when I waited, I did not get DNB anywhere. I wanted it in Bangalore, but I missed out on DNB general medicine by like 50 ranks, 60 ranks in so many hospitals. So then I again got a seat in Shimoga itself, but I didn't want to go back to Shimoga because that's where I did my UG also. So I thought, okay, I'll just take another drop. It was a you know, very tough
Tough decision.
decision for me because, yeah,
Oh,
it's because like I've already got a seat and to leave it, it was very, very difficult. Then I spoke to
it's
my
hard.
parents. Haha. I spoke
It's
to
a
my
hard. It's
friends.
like for 814 people think five times to leave this seat at this rank.
हाँ वही तो लाइक दैट्स व्हाट सो मैं मेरे फ्रेंड्स के साथ पेरेंट्स के साथ और मेरे गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ सबके साथ मैं बात करके वो सब मुझे सपोर्ट किए और ये रैंक मुझे मेरा रूरल सर्विस के साथ मिला था सो मुझे पता था ये मेरा बेस्ट नहीं है सो इसीलिए मैं ड्रॉप
Okay,
लेने को
it's like
डिसाइड किया
अच्छा okay, like 8474 वाला with rural service.
हाँ विथ
Okay,
रूरल सर्विस
so
मुझे मिला था सो इसीलिए
so
मैं
this
सोचा
this time हाँ ओके ओके रूरल सर्विस का मतलब दिस टाइम मेडिसिन और फिर 814 रेडियो जे डीम ब्रांच
नहीं 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 मेडिसिन इज माय ड्रीम ब्रांच सो इसीलिए
but like
मुझे
medicine is your dream branch so which city you are like aiming which college.
आ, मुझे अभी एक बैंगलोर मेडिकल कॉलेज मिल सकता है लास्ट ईयर
Okay.
700 तक कट ऑफ गया था उसके बाद ईएसआई भी है बैंगलोर में सो मैं मुझे ये बैंगलोर में ही रहना है सो इसलिए मैं ओनली बैंगलोर को ट्राई करूँगा
Okay. Okay, ठीक है. So how was your there is a saying like there is a big misconception that the topper is a topper is like a UG topper is always a PG topper. So tell me about your like UG rank and UG life. How was your preparation in UG? Like
यस सर सो मैं बैंगलोर में ही पढ़ा था यहाँ पर 11th और 12th को पीयूसी करते हैं so उसको प्री यूनिवर्सिटी बोर्ड कहते हैं सो हमारा
okay,
फर्स्ट पीयूसी सेकंड पीयूसी होता है सो मुझे लाइक आई डिडंट नो दैट आई वांटेड टू बिकम अ डॉक्टर आई वाज ओनली एमिंग फॉर जेई and like around 2 to 3 months we had a entrance exam called Karnataka's common entrance test CET बोलते हैं यहाँ पर so like if you get a rank in that you get a seat in MBBS and I did not know that you can take a seat in CET and get a MBBS. Everybody will think, okay,
okay,
you're from Bangalore and you should know this. But the thing is, like my parents were also not studied, so even they had no idea. They believed that okay, for MBBS you have to give crores of rupees to take a seat. So they told me the same. So मुझे भी नहीं पता था. So like someone someone among my neighbors told that if you get a very good rank, you can take a seat in CET and take a government seat. So like I studied for like 4 5 months. Like JEE भी चल रहा था और मैं CET को भी prepare किया. CET was my only
okay.
exam for MBBS. Like I did not give AIPMT, AIMS, JUPMER, कुछ भी नहीं दिया था. Because I was
Okay,
aiming only for JEE back then. So मुझे JEE में वो NIT मिल गया था. मैं और
okay,
CET का रैंक भी आ गया था. So मैं JEE का वो NIT का सीट छोड़ के मैं यहाँ पर प्राइवेट कॉलेज मिला था मुझे गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज भी मिल सकता था पर मुझे काउंसलिंग कैसा चलता है मुझे पता नहीं था सो इसीलिए वहां
okay.
पर भी थोड़ा मैंने स्क्रू अप कर दिया और मुझे प्राइवेट कॉलेज मिल गए सो सो लाइक मुझे गवर्नमेंट में मिल सकता था वो, पर मुझे प्राइवेट कॉलेज में मिल
मतलब
गया।
काउंसलिंग वाला इशू, हाँ इट्स ओके ओके, आई नो आई मिस एसएमएस मेडिकल कॉलेज जयपुर फ्रॉम वन, मतलब लाइक आई एम जस्ट बीइंग लेजी टू गो एंड जॉइन सेकंड काउंसलिंग, कौन जाएगा
हाँ
सेकंड
दैट्स राइट।
काउंसलिंग के लिए। तो
हाँ
मैंने कहा छोड़ो यार, नहीं
right.
जाना है, तो है भी वही चलते हैं, और ना लाइक आई गेट एसएमएस जयपुर, so it's
हाँ
okay,
हाँ
like I regret that laziness, so I will try best in PG time. Like यहाँ कहीं
हाँ
चक्कर कटवा लीजिए आप पीजी काउंसलिंग के लिए, I will go here and there.
हाँ हाँ
So what was it like UG, like you are in like UG top, like for MBS like you have to be in top, obviously like
हाँ
you
सर
said कि that's
मुझे
common exam.
सीईटी में, हाँ हाँ हाँ, सो सर मुझे सीईटी में 1068 मिला था रैंक, कर्नाटका रैंक उससे। सो
Okay.
वहाँ पर हाँ मुझे सिर्फ प्राइवेट कॉलेज मिल सकता, लाइक वेरी पेरिफेरल गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज मिल सकता था। सो फर्स्ट लाइक यूजी में मुझे मुझको पीजी का कुछ नहीं आइडिया था, लाइक अंटिल इंटर्नशिप आई हैड नो आइडिया ओके यू हैड टू स्टडी फॉर पीजी एंड ऑल। सो like I was just studying for UG, like subjects, but whatever I studied I used to study well, that's all. I was never topper, but uh, above average. First year I got 72%, second year I got 69, like it was always between 60 to 70%. It was like never
Oh,
topper. Yeah,
like it was a
it's
very
only
good percentage comparison to me, compared to me.
हाँ हाँ that's why, but private college में practicals में marks दे देते हैं सर। ओ
हाँ हाँ, this is a good advantage. पर्सनल इशू
या
नहीं होता है वहाँ पे कोई भी टीचर से।
हाँ दैट्स व्हाट, प्राइवेट कॉलेज में प्रैक्टिकल्स में दे देते हैं मार्क्स।
हाँ, okay, so मतलब like how was your college like? You read from standard book always, or like Rollins, and like what is your favorite subject in UG life? Like we always dream about like मतलब like PG branch. In like internship we always dream out like I will join medicine. नहीं I will join radio. Like we always dream about like so how was your college life and like internship?
हाँ सर कॉलेज लाइफ, लाइक फर्स्ट ईयर में like I had no idea how it worked, like how it was and all, but my first year my favorite subject was physiology. Like I wanted to learn how the body
Okay.
works, like properly I wanted to
Oh,
learn. So we I read AKJN, I did not read any Ganong or Guyton and all.
same.
They suggested AKJN, so we studied AKJN. We did not have any idea. और एग्जाम्स के लिए थोड़ा शंभुलिंगम भी यूज किया था। सो
हाँ लाइक वो शानबाग फेमस है लाइक हमारे यहाँ, तो मतलब सेकंड ईयर में फार्मा के लिए बहुत छोटी बुक है।
हाँ 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 वो भी यूज कर एग्जाम के पास, एग्जाम के टाइम एक पास सब शानबाग ही यूज करते हैं।
हाँ वो है ना, पीजी में आप रैपिड रिवीजन यूज कर रहे हो एंड यूजी में आप शानबाग यूज कर रहे हो, सेम फैक्टर।
हाँ सर परफेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन है, लाइक यू नॉट रिमेम्बर ट्रिपार्टी, लाइक हाउ मच विल यू रिमेम्बर।
Like so difficult to read KD Tripathi. Like last some
हाँ
pages like anti-cancer drug, like
या
we don't know, and it's too much.
या
So your
एंड
college life like is like hmm, okay speak.
आए सर। सो और पैथो के लिए मैं रॉबिन्स किया था। लाइक रॉबिन्स आई डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड एनीथिंग, लाइक द इंग्लिश वाज सो डिफिकल्ट, लाइक आई डिड नॉट
Say
अंडरस्टैंड एनीथिंग एट ऑल। देन आई गॉट दिस बुक कॉल्ड दिस थिंग, व्हाट इज दैट, देयर इज
Ashmon.
वन मोर। नहीं नहीं हर्षमोहन नहीं, उसके साथ और एक बुक आता है। इट्स लाइक
Okay.
एग्जैक्टली फ्रॉम रॉबिन्स आई हैव टेकन। रामदास
अच्छा
नायक,
एक
हाँ इट वाज
पैथ,
कॉल्ड
अच्छा रामदास ने,
Ramdas Naik.
I
That is
listened the
very
first
good.
time.
Yeah, yeah. So that I used. Yeah, like I did not read much standard books, sir. I like that is one small regret. I should have read standard books. Yeah,
Like हाँ like basic will be if we read मतलब like I think like but if we read मतलब good books in UG we always tend to forget ना, like we have to repeat multiple time to or revise it
yes,
time
sir.
to
Yeah, Robin is
ace it, like
very
ace
very
it.
difficult to revise.
Yes, like we will thanks Miro and like these apps to make it easier for us.
Yeah.
Like for these
So,
type मतलब in these years like the coaching institute really helped. Like
huh. I did not know like you had to start preparing for PG right from second year, third year, and also I was just reading. But others there was dams near my college, so others were going. But my college only used to end at 4 o'clock, and dams used to start at 5 o'clock. So I was like, who will go there? I used to just go and sleep off. Yeah, yeah,
but I really love them. Like they keep everything. मतलब they do everything so short and like crisp and like it's very easy to revise. got that.
Ha.
Like very very good. Like the, so you are a student of BAMS like for this year rank, or like you studied mixed subject, mixed coaching. What is your like preparation time like? App,
Uh,
mixed studies, favorite teacher. Like if you want to suggest something from for listeners.
Yes, sir. I never use any other coaching except Maro. Like Maro was my only source. Like nothing else. No other thing I ever used. It was always Maro, and I bought my Maro subscription first time in internship. So I
Okay,
started watching videos. Like I just started watching videos, and I bought notes also. I was excited. Okay, I'll buy notes also. Then I started
okay,
pharmacology. Pharmacology was my first subject because my anatomy and all was very good. So I was like, I'll start with pharmacology. But just to finish pharmacology, it took me 1 month. Yeah.
okay,
And I did not remember anything. I was like, okay, this is not happening. I cannot study this. And then I was like, okay, I was again solving questions also with that. So मैंने सोचा
okay.
like obviously NEET का एग्जाम सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं ना, like so I'll only start
हाँ,
doing question bank. So I started doing question bank, like but I could not finish because हमारे टाइम में कोविड भी स्टार्ट हो गया था और मेरा फर्स्ट
yes.
हाँ हमारा फर्स्ट पोस्टिंग्स भी मेडिसिन ही था। और हमारा कम्युनिटी मेडिसिन पोस्टिंग्स भी कोविड का कन्वर्ट हो गया और सो वी वर पोस्टेड इन कोविड फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 5.5 months. So like it took a big toll on my preparation at that point of time. So then I was only doing questions like they did this marathon where you have to solve 5 question bank
Five
modules.
question per.
So so I would just solve 5 questions every day and think, okay, yeah, like something I'm doing. Like let's see if this works out or not. But I was only doing questions. Like I did not touch notes, nothing. So during internship, I was only doing questions, 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 because videos were
But
not possible at all.
you got around like 22,000, matlab
हाँ
22,000 rank in
internship
like your
हाँ
with
internship का
internship.
अटेंड
Like that was also very good ranks. Like
हाँ
many people are dream like इतना आ जाए बस इतना आ जाए सर इतना आ जाए फिर हम प्राइवेट उठा लेंगे. Like many
हाँ
people do
सर
message me in my group. बस इतना एक बार दिलवा दो 14 के 15 के से 20 के बीच में बाकी हम संभाल लेंगे. मैंने
हाँ
कहा
सर
यार like it's really hard to get मतलब such good rank. So
yes sir
like
but
your approach was like in this year like 2023 paper like you have arrow as a preparation or like
yes sir only Maro
like
revision notes.
okay last मतलब अच्छा okay like you finished your all subject like in like 2021 already and in 21 22 and in this year 23
uh
or 22 23 you only read मतलब revision videos focused on revision videos.
Yes, sir. Like my internship got over, and like my exam was after internship. It was like 3 to 4 months after internship. So by that time, मेरा rural service भी start हो गया था. So with rural service, I gave that first attempt, मेरा first attempt internship का attempt. So that time
Hmm.
I got 22,000. और in मेरा rural service थोड़ा hectic था. Like it was very peripheral. It was in a place
Okay,
called Chikbalapur. I was working in a taluk hospital. There as a
okay.
general duty medical officer and ICU medical
हाँ.
officer. So like that was very difficult, but again same thing. I just continued doing questions because like I cannot start notes again because I've only done questions before. I thought I'll continue doing questions. और 2022 का term में मेरा 8,474 मिला था. So then after rural service, from November till March,
Hmm.
I got to know, okay, like revision notes are like more than enough. Like I saw Aditya Sir Gupta's video with
Okay.
one person called Ibaidullah. So he did only
हाँ
prep ladder
हाँ.
revision work.
Yes
So
yes.
I was like, okay, I referred Maro revision notes, and my friends were attending coaching. So I compared my notes with coaching. I realized Maro revision notes has more information than actual coaching notes. So I
Yes
was like,
yes
okay,
yes.
this is my right source. So I started doing only Maro revision notes. I did that for 5 months, I guess, and my rank improved from 8,400 to 814. In between that, I realized you don't have to do full question bank. Only if you do PYQs and just do revision notes, keep it simple, and you do pearls every day. That's all. That is more than enough. So that's what I realized.
Okay, so you do pearls also, like daily per day 10 pearls or like any like how?
Huh. like one of my seniors, he got like he gave 5 attempts or 4 or 5 attempts in this thing INICET. So finally he
Okay.
got a rank of 60 in INICET. So he's now doing radiology in AIMS Jodhpur. So he suggested me
Okay.
to do pearls every day, like 50 to 60 pearls before sleeping. You just do 50 to 60 random
Pulse.
pearls, you do, it's enough. Like,
Okay.
at least 50
Hmm.
to 60 questions in your NEET will directly come from those pearls. So I started doing
Yes,
that.
yes.
Uh,
Okay. So you focus on like more in question bank and pulse, like so how you approach question bank, like like you told like you did one revision in like with internship of books,
huh.
like reverse
Huh.
revision. First you do question bank, then you revise subject.
Like, no, sir, I did not touch notes on only question bank. Like, just keep solving questions, nothing else. Just keep randomly
Nothing
solving
else.
questions. Whether you understand, I didn't, don't
Okay.
understand, just keep solving questions. That was my approach back then, which was wrong. But again, it was enough, sir. Like, you'll get to know what questions are asked.
Okay. So and you started your GT from like internship or like in this year 2023 or like in this phase of preparation.
Yes, sir. Like this time, I did not do full question bank because even doing full question bank takes a very long time. It will take 4 months for you to finish question bank. I understood. Okay, like there are certain topics for exam, like NEET also, aims also. They only test around these topics. For example, this year there was a question on giant cell tumor and there was a question on Ewing sarcoma. I guess I'm not sure.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, so both like you get to know, okay, there are two questions on bone tumors. You have to read bone tumors, so you should like everything around bone tumors. Like this time you got like osteoclastoma, next time you can get osteochondroma or
Yeah.
osteosarcoma. So like that was how
Yes.
my approach was. Like hit the topics first, reads around them, and questions will only be asked from that. You don't have to know like the pathway of apoptosis or all that. Yeah.
Oh, you approach like just do PYQ, just like on GT like you told ki like solve GT, okay,
Ha, sir. Yes, sir.
solve GT
GT.
and do question around them, and you are
Yeah.
prepared enough.
Yes, sir. Like you should keep it simple, sir. Like just keep it simple. You don't have to get FOMO. Like even I was getting FOMO. Like sometimes GTs will ask you like such tough questions. You'll be like, okay, where is this even? This is not in my notes. This is not in question bank. This is not in any book. Where will I find this? And then you'll go to main
Then
notes
you
or
will
you'll
add
see
in
some.
notes. Then you will add in
हाँ
notes and then you revise and then you forget. मतलब बेसिक पढ़ा ही नहीं
हाँ
है और अभी ये पढ़ लेते हैं क्योंकि ये जीटी में था.
हाँ
Like
हाँ like
so like
FOMO रहता था.
हाँ like there is a famous question. Did you get into FOMO? Like did you get into FOMO? Like
Yes, sir. Like initially, I bought even first aid also. Everybody is selling first aid. First aid, I bought first aid also.
like the
But
Aditya Ames Gupta sir told
ah,
first. So like he मतलब emphasize so much. Like it's like a good book to revise. Like it's like good to read. But like in revising time, like we always tend कि यार इसको revise करूंगा तो शायद बुक ही पढ़ लेता हूँ या इसमें इतना ऐड करना है तो फिर मतलब like I am so confused in like first aid.
हाँ,
Like I tried
that
my
was
best to revise it, but I gave up like
yeah.
on this book. It's really hard to
So
revise also.
yeah. It is difficult, but book is very good. So like book, the way
Book.
they approach and all is very very good. But the thing is, you should not use it like last minute, like 2 months before or 3 months before and all. It's wrong to use. You can use it like when you're starting your preparation. That time, if you use first aid, I think it's a very very good book.
Like my phase is like instead of reading into this book, you can add in your notes these pages. Like print an important thing, add in your book and read from that. Like मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि यदि हम माइक्रो इसमें पढ़ते हैं तो लाइक माइंड में ऐसा रहता है कुछ छूट तो नहीं रहा है लाइक सो आई थिंक कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि साला इसमें से कुछ उधर टेबलेट कर लो मेन नोट्स के
हाँ
अंदर
हाँ
चाहे वो थोड़े
हाँ
से बड़े होंगे लेकिन वो कंसाइज रहेंगे लाइक लाइक इन
हाँ.
दिस पैरासाइट इज वेरी इजी लाइक इफ यू रीड फ्रॉम योर
Yes,
मेन
sir.
नोट्स लेकिन यदि पैरासाइट के क्लास पे जिसमें से कॉपी करके आप उसमें लगा दोगे ना तो यू विल नो कि यार
हाँ.
यहाँ से इंपॉर्टेंट है ये तो इंपॉर्टेंट है ये तो पढ़ना ही है एंड दे विल लाइक डबल रिवाइज हो जाएगा मुझे ऐसा लगता है लाइक इसमें ऐड करने में तो क्या है गिच
Yeah.
पिच हो जाती है पूरी बुक लाइक और लाइक
हाँ
वो ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे ऐसा इशू है थोड़ा कि बुक क्लियर होनी चाहिए ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है पढ़ने में इंस्टेड ऑफ फुल
हाँ.
लाइक ऐसे हर चीज ऐड कर दिया सो
मुझे ये
लाइक
आइडिया नहीं आया था.
so like what about your GT like you gave like Meru follow Meru GTs like every 15 days like Meru arrange them or like give like multiple GTs like from different platforms like prep
No,
have
sir.
also GTs like
हाँ, Like sir, like if you see any GTs, no online GTs, Maro has like
Hmm.
the best GTs.
The
Like the
best
way
GT.
they ask questions, yeah, it's like proper. Like the explanation is proper, the questions are proper, no mistakes. I gave even e-Gurukul GTs, but there are so many mistakes you get irritated. Like same questions keep repeating in GTs. So I was like, okay, I know I'll not give any other GTs. I'll just give Maro. And Maro usually they'll start a GT around Wednesday or something. It'll go up to Sunday. Monday,
To Sunday,
you'll
huh?
get the result. Huh.
We'll get
So
that.
what I used to
I
do
think
is
best
like
time.
Monday, huh, yes sir, Monday morning, 10 o'clock results will come. I'll wait till 10 o'clock. After the results come, I'll give GT because you'll have to wait. Okay, you'll be like, okay, you already know the marks, you know the
Okay.
mistake. Yeah, you'll be like, okay,
Uh,
which is wrong, which is correct. So I was like, okay, I'll give it on Monday and I'll immediately see. And I never gave it live. Never. Not even once I gave it live. Yeah.
मतलब you never give it like okay. So what was the like improvement like first GT score? You remember it like कितना था first GT score?
Ha. Sir, like
Uh,
my last year, 2022 Maro mock, I got 146 correct. I got like
oh,
14,000 rank in it, and final NEET I got 8,000. Then like I was I was busy with counseling and all that, so I did not study for like 4 5 months. And then I started giving GT3, GT4 and all that. So it went down to 128 correct, 130 correct, like that. Then it slowly improved. Like because that 146 whatever I got, it was all because I was biased because only solved questions, and
yes,
sometimes in Maro
yes.
GTs the questions will come directly. So like even without thinking, you'll know, okay, this is answer is C, even though you don't know answer for
Same,
that.
same
So,
मतलब like one of my friend completed Mero question bank like 2 3 times. एंड
हाँ
लाइक इसमें ऐसा लगता है मुझे लगता है कि यदि आप मैरो क्वेश्चन बैंक सॉल्व करके इसी का ही जीटी दे हो तो लाइक बायस रिजल्ट
हाँ
आएगा कहीं यू विल फील
हाँ
सेटिस्फाइड तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है पीआई को अटेंड करो क्वेश्चन बैंक तुम्हें लगता है वो लाइक यू हैव सम लाइक एनाटॉमी का किसी का कोई स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक वीक रहता है अटेंड दैट
हाँ
क्वेश्चन बैंक एंड लाइक मतलब मुझे मेरा अप्रोच ये था लाइक मुझे लगता है लाइक 700 क्वेश्चन बैंक लाइक द previous interview she told ki uh, she solved every question bank like every question bank like I maybe like in next interview like the girl she also told
हाँ
कि
हाँ हाँ
every question bank का हर module everything she solve like मुझे लेकिन ऐसा था ये थोड़ा biased हो जाता है like जीटी जे solve करे तो वो क्या आ
हाँ
जाएगा हम क्वेश्चन पढ़ते भी नहीं सीधा टेक मारते हैं we think कि हमारा क्वेश्चन
हाँ
सही है and
करेक्ट
like we
करेक्ट
got 160 correct and like in जब हम दूसरे किसी प्लेटफॉर्म का देते हैं हमें लगता है कि यार हमारा तो 130 क्रॉस नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे
हाँ
सो ये
तो
सो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक बार ना दो डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म का जीटी दे लेना चाहिए एक बार ट्राई
हाँ
करने के
हाँ
लिए
हाँ सर
लाइक
लाइक
डेंस का बहुत फेमस है सीबीटी लाइक मुझे लगता है कि सीबीटी थोड़ा लेवल भी थोड़ा हाई जाता है मुझे लगता है पर्सनली
हाँ हाँ
तो वो दे दो तो लाइक आपको औकात पता लग जाएगी हाँ यार लाइक वो वाला अनबैस है यहाँ पे अभी
हाँ
लाइक
मुझे भी वो करना था पर मुझे मैं इतना सोचा नहीं था हाँ
लाइक यू आर ऑल्सो गुड ट्रेंड अब तो सोचना है ही नहीं सो लाइक इन
हाँ
लास्ट लास्ट सम मंथ्स हाउ वाज योर रिवीजन लाइक हाउ कितना रिवीजन या कितना मल्टीपल रिवाइज किया हुआ है कंटेंट को लाइक 4 टाइम 3 टाइम्स लाइक
हाँ
डेली
सर
रिवीजन या कोई
टोटली हाँ सर मैं टोटली 4 times किया था लाइक मेरा लाइक बिकॉज आई ओनली डन क्वेश्चन बैंक लाइक स्विचिंग फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन बैंक टू नोट्स वाज अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज क्वेश्चन बैंक like the way you approach is only different, reading notes is a little different, and revision notes it's only important points, they don't explain things. So to understand revision notes it'll take at least two readings, and revision notes are small sir, like pediatrics and all is like only 40 pages and orthopedics is like 90 pages, you can finish it in
हम्म
like one and a half day. So my
but
first
हाँ
reading I took 1 month. Like 1 month I did not understand anything. Like first 1 month I was like okay I don't know anything. Then second reading when I started giving it took around some same thing 30 days. Then third reading was the time I started my GT rank started improving. Like it became very good. I started crossing 149, 150. Like it started crossing
okay
there. Okay,
so
so
what
like
your GT best what's
huh,
your
it was
GT
like
best
yeah. So
बेस्ट
like
जीटी
third
स्कोर लाइक
reading,
कितना था क्वेश्चन मार्क क्वेश्चन का बेस्ट जीटी स्कोर कितना था
so my best GT score was GT 15 after NEET mock. That was 170 correct out of
ओके
200.
170 इज लाइक मतलब यू विल बी इन टॉप 100 ऑल है ना लाइक 170 तो आप 100 में रहता था
300. I was
ऑलवेज
my rank was 300. 300. That.
ओके लाइक यू विल गेट सो मच कॉन्फिडेंट कि भैया अब तो हो जाएगा पक्का अब टेंशन नहीं
Yes, I was confident, but again, after giving exam, like I felt easy. Like exam I felt easy, not very easy, but it was easy to moderate. But once I came out and people started discussing questions, like Like I got to know, okay, I've made so many mistakes. Like, like so many mistakes. Like people were telling, like there were such simple questions, like, which I could have, even if someone had woken me up and to ask me that question, I would have got it correct. And I got it wrong here. And all this online recalls, I don't know why people do recalls. I don't know. Immediately after exam, 2 hours, Bate was doing a live video with recalls. I was scared. I did not even give us some time to breathe. Yeah.
like literally they मतलब they manage it paper like that कि उन्होंने 4 क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी दिया और एक ट्रिक दे दिया like we thought
हाँ,
अब ऐसे बह गए भावनाओं में अरे यार ये 4 इजी है तो ये भी इजी होगा इतना हार्ड थोड़ा ना देगा नीट वाला
हाँ,
लाइक वे टेक लाइक लाइक
सर,
कंफ्यूजन हुआ ही नहीं और ये सबसे बड़ा
हाँ,
रिपीटर के साथ हुआ, मुझे ऐसा लगता है क्योंकि वी हैव सो मच नॉलेज हमने इधर से भी नॉलेज दिया इधर से भी नॉलेज लिया हमने क्वेश्चन बैंक भी किया है तो हम ये लाइक मल्टीपल ऑप्शन टू थिंक जबकि जो इंटर्न्स थे
हाँ,
उनके पास ज्यादा नॉलेज मतलब उनके पास टू दी पॉइंट नॉलेज था है ना
हाँ,
टू दी पॉइंट मीन
हाँ
कि
सर,
उन्होंने एड्स पढ़ा है उन्होंने ये पढ़ा है उन्होंने पीवाई क्यों किया और हमने क्या किया है क्वेश्चन बैंक किया 4 ऑप्शन थे हमने वो पढ़े हुए हैं हमने ये भी देखा है कि
हाँ,
वो 4 गलत क्यों थे वो
हाँ,
3 गलत क्यों थे तो लाइक वी गॉट सो मच कंफ्यूज और उनका पता है कि ये सही था ये सही क्यों था बस क्योंकि दे
हाँ,
लिटिल टाइम ना टू एक्सप्लोर एवरीथिंग एंड वी गॉट
या,
सो मच
या,
टाइम कि हाँ भाई सब तो
या,
लाइक वी गॉट लाइक मुझे लगता है कि ये वाला पेपर इंटर्नशिप को ज्यादा इजी कर देगा और लाइक
यस सर,
रिपीटर्स के लिए बहुत
डेफिनेटली,
कंफ्यूजिंग था मुझे लेकिन आप लोग तो
हाँ,
बहुत कंफ्यूज हुए हैं लोग तो मैंने देखा है कि
यस,
इंटर्न की रैंक भी बहुत बढ़िया आई है इसी कारण
हाँ सर, like interns have got because they only studied important and only important came. That is what.
एंड दे रिपीटेड सेम लाइक उन्होंने रिपीट ही डाला है वैसे भी ऑलमोस्ट
Like some questions, so there was direct repeats, so like same question, same option, everything. Like that renal, that calcification was there. That question was like
लाइक
direct repeat.
एंड लाइक फिक्स टॉपिक सेम ऑलवेज हमेशा वो बोन ट्यूमर
हाँ,
का कैंसर हमेशा वही लाइक एवरीथिंग इज सो
हाँ,
मतलब रिपीटेड इजी हो जाता है
yeah,
थोड़ा इंटर्न्स के लिए सो
yeah, yeah, yeah.
लाइक योर फेवरेट स्ट्रेस बस्टर नेटफ्लिक्स एंड चिल और एनीथिंग एल्स
No, sir. I had only 4 months, no chilling.
चलिए वो
Uh,
कंटिन्यूस स्टडीज लाइक लाइक हाँ वी
yes,
भी
sir.
हैबिचुअल ऑफ लाइक हम रूरल साइड करते हैं तो हैबिचुअल हो जाते हैं ठीक है वहां वैसे ही
हाँ,
प्रैक्टिस में डेली चिल हो जाते हैं कोई भी आके परेशान करके जाता है तो हो गया हमारा
हाँ,
चिलनेस वहां पे और टेंशन भी रहता है रूरल सर्विस की यार बाद में क्या होगा मुझे ऐसा लगता है सो देयर आर नो स्ट्रेस बस्टर फॉर यू लाइक यू कंटिन्यू
uh,
स्टडीज लाइक योर क्वेश्चन की जो स्ट्रेस बस्टर आई थिंक सो
yes, so like it was stress buster means like I'll come like night. I just used to like on YouTube. I had uninstalled Instagram, so I was not seeing reels. So YouTube था YouTube में shorts देख रहा था बस इतना
ओके
ही
ना
और
इंस्टाग्राम रील्स तो देखने लायक है भी नहीं वैसे
हाँ
वो रील बची कहाँ है अब
हाँ
so like you believe in like 20th notebook you made it or
sir, that's what like see my
like
20th
like
notebook was Pearls. My Pearls were my 20th
pulses
notebook. Like
and
last two
like
days I
you
only
approve
did
like
2000 Pearls. Yeah.
okay so in the last like in the exam in like exam day and like before like 15 days of exam how did you approach like you saw like your bookmark question or like you still focus on like revision वाला part जो revision like जो बचा हुआ है इसको एक बार वापस रिवाइज कर लेता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि लाइक क्वेश्चन लास्ट में हुआ है अप्रोच किया है मैंने जो फियर था ये कि इसमें
Yes,
क्या
sir.
करना है लाइक लास्ट 2-3
हाँ.
मंथ्स हाउ डिड यू अप्रोच
Yes, sir. Mine was first of all it was revision notes. First of all, it was very less. I can't make it smaller. So
ओके
what I did was like see, अपने first time पढ़ाया तो like there'll be certain topics you'll understand 100%. Like you'll be like okay, even if I don't read this, I'll be able to answer this. So like when you go for second reading, third reading, there'll be certain topics which you'll understand and you'll like okay, you'll be wasting time reading it again and again. So for my final revision, what I did is only those topics which I was not good at and which I used to forget and PYQs. Only that I did. Apart from that, मैं और कुछ नहीं किया था. Because there are certain topics like if someone wakes me up and asks me about foramen of the skull, I had studied it so well I could answer it even without reading it. So like that, like my strong topics I did not touch again. Only my weak topics and those repeated topics which I used to get wrong, मैं वो उसको bookmark किया था. Only that I revised. And PYQs I reset my Maro question bank and I was just solving questions. I did not even read the explanation. Just solve and go next. like that.
ओके, अच्छा अच्छा, लाइक वो नीचे एक्सप्रेशन भी नहीं पढ़ा है, वो जो ब्लैक में लिखा होता है इम्पोर्टेंट वन, लाइक यू स्किप
No,
दैट वाज,
no, sir, because
सो
I'd
यू
already solved
कंप्लीटेड.
question bank twice, so I was like, I know, okay,
ओके,
this is how
whole
it
क्वेश्चन
is.
बैंक
Yeah.
ट्वाइस.
Like once in my rural service, once in internship, like that.
ओ, ओ माय गॉड, लाइक वी
हाँ
लाइक ये तो ड्रीम है हमारा, हम कब करेंगे? लाइक रिटायर्ड रिटायर्ड जॉब स्टार्ट होने से पहले शायद कर लेंगे यदि कंटिन्यू रहा
Sir,
तो,
that time I was only solving question bank. I was not getting even 60 or 50% correct also. I was just doing question bank, that's all.
like वो बहुत धीमा, मतलब I tried it approach in like weeks of my very good, but when did I approach question, भाई ये कौन सा क्वेश्चन है, ये कौन से
हाँ वो
चैप्टर्स हैं, लाइक उन्होंने उन्होंने इतना स्पेसिफिक किया है कि चैप्टर का नाम लिखा हुआ है, नहीं तो यदि वो ही लिख के देंगे कि किस चैप्टर है, एंड वी विल लाइक
yeah,
सर्च कि भाई कहाँ पे और किस चैप्टर में मिलेगा, पता ही नहीं लग रहा. नॉट कैन
हाँ
बेंग सो हार्ड, लाइक पता ही नहीं लगता भाई क्यों क्यों दिया है इतना hard. कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है लाइक वी हैव टू गो, हार्ड है, करना पड़ेगा, आप क्या कर सकते हैं. और लाइक सबसे
हाँ
बुरी बात ये लगता है कि जब यू व्हेन यू फिनिश योर क्वेश्चन बैंक विदाउट प्रिपेयर, मतलब विदाउट रीडिंग, यू गॉट लाइक 30% एंड अनदर पीपल आर गेटिंग लाइक 95%. मैं पीछे तो नहीं रह
Precisely,
गया कहीं?
yeah,
लाइक दिस इज सो डिमोरलाइजिंग. तो लाइक
yeah.
व्हाट अबाउट लाइक एग्जाम डे फियर, लाइक कैसे अप्रोच किया एग्जाम डे फियर को?
So, so exam day, like I finished my revision like one day before because I don't remember the date also when was the exam. Like exam was on, I don't remember, March 11th, I think so.
हाँ,
हाँ
मार्च, शायद मार्च, हाँ.
हाँ मार्च 11th नो सो 9th आई फिनिश्ड ऑफ लाइक 9th आई वाज श्योर मुझे 9th को सब खत्म करके 10th आई शुड बी फ्री 10th आई शुड नॉट हैव एनीथिंग ऑन माय हेड लाइक 10th आई शुड ओनली चिल एंड आई शुड नॉट रीड एनीथिंग सो 9th को मेरा मेरा फाइनल रिवीजन खत्म हो गया और मेरा आई वाज जस्ट सीइंग पर्ल्स लाइक like I had bookmarked pearls also, so I was just reading bookmark pearls on one day before exam. And on March morning, like I just stopped. Like previous day, 10 o'clock, I stopped. I was like, okay, that's it. I cannot do anything more. I've done enough. Whatever is there, it's left to God. If I get a rank, I'll get rank. If I'm not getting rank, I'll take whatever I get. Yeah.
लाइक इतना करने के लिए बहुत हिम्मत चाहिए. हम तो मतलब लाइक वी आर पीपल लाइक जो हम लास्ट, मतलब कार के उतरने से पहले भी हम बोलने वाले लोग हैं.
Yes,
मैं तो
sir.
अंदर
But
जाके पहले भी पढ़ रहा था कि वो लास्ट, मैंने क्या किया था, लाइक आई यूज टू डू लाइक जो अपन शॉर्ट ट्रिक बनाते हैं ना, लाइक वी ऑलवेज यूज शॉर्ट निमोनिक्स फॉर अस, हेल्प अस,
हाँ
है ना. सो मतलब लाइक इन लास्ट प्रिपरेशन, लाइक आई वाज फ्रॉम फॉरेन बैच, तो वी मतलब मेरा एक तो मेडिकल का जॉब था ना, तो वी आई ऑलवेज टेंड टू ये ट्रिक थी, लेकिन किसके लिए बनाई थी और कहाँ बनाई थी मिल नहीं रही है. सो इसलिए लाइक
yeah.
इस वाले पेपर के अंदर मैंने स्पेसिफिक एक छोटी डायरी बनाई, उसमें ट्रिक लिखी,
हाँ
ये ट्रिक थी इस चैप्टर से रिलेटेड है और ये इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन है. तो आई
हाँ
टू
हाँ
डेट लाइक उस डायरी को लेके गया था, मैं उसको पढ़ के गया था, लाइक इट हेल्प मी अलॉट. लाइक तो डायरी से 5-6 क्वेश्चन आया है,
हाँ
दैट्स टू
हाँ
मच
हाँ.
फॉर मी. शायद पढ़ के नहीं जाता तो मुझे पता नहीं रहता कि बी फॉर बुनिया वायरस है या बी फॉर कोई और भी है.
Oh, okay.
हेपेटाइटिस बी तो नहीं है वहाँ पे कहीं के अंदर, क्योंकि लाइक सो
हाँ
मच
हाँ
कंटेंट
हाँ
वायरसेस, नेम सो सिमिलर, हमें वायरस होता है फैमिली, हमें नाम याद आ जाता है.
हाँ
सो
हाँ
तो
हाँ.
मतलब आई रिकमेंड दिस कि निमोनिक खुद बना रहे हो तो लाइक डायरी में अपना निमोनिक खुद लिखवा वाला है, लास्ट
हाँ
डे लेके जाओ ऐसे साथ में.
हाँ.
We
Yes, sir.
finished almost all question. You want to specific like any, you want to tell anything special?
Yeah, yes, sir. Like on exam day, so when I went, like it was like around some 40 kilometers from my house. So अब मेरा
Okay.
center भी Bangalore में ही था. So I
हाँ.
like I woke up around 6 o'clock, took an auto rickshaw, and I went there. I was like early by like half an hour or something. So I reached. I was like, okay, this is it. Today I'm going to
हाँ.
do well. Like whatever questions come, like I'll give my best. So like
Okay.
first my first 60 questions were like very easy. Like I was like I was 100% sure maybe all the 60 questions were correct. But then all the difficult questions started off. Like for like my first 60 questions, it was like 40 minutes. I had already finished 60, 70 questions. I was very happy I'll finish it faster. But then for the next 100 questions, it was very difficult. Like it was it was always like you can rule out two options, but within two options you are very confused. So that took a lot of time, and I still had like 30 questions left and I had only like 10 minutes. Then those
Oh,
30 questions, I somehow did it very, very fast. And finally, I left. I totally attempted 198 questions and
Okay.
I did not have time to recheck everything. Thank God I had marked it for review, and I'd already answered it. So 198
Okay.
I attempted, and two I had left. That Colombo plan, I had no idea what it was, so I left it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there's one more question which I didn't know. Those two, except those two, like both were from community medicine only. So except those two, like I just like I answered everything. Finally, I got 166 correct and 32 wrong. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's like very
So
good score.
632 was 632 was my marks. But that's what, so like everybody will have a different approach. You should just believe in your approach. That's all. Like everybody will tell, okay, this is how I did it, this is how they did. Like you should always find out like what suits you. So yeah, you
Like
cannot
my
blindly
opinion
follow
is
anyone.
like, like my opinion is ki if you want to follow any teacher or anything, like do it like 5 months before, like 4 5 months before, and then live.
Huh,
Focus on
yeah,
what you are reading, believe on your
yeah,
teacher, and you will
yeah.
very well. Like,
Yes,
my
sir.
belief is like, and focus on PYQ. Many people like me also, like in like my last preparation when postpone issue was happened, like मैं थोड़ा भावनाओं में बैठ गया था postpone वाले में, like
Uh-huh.
there is my group in Telegram, so वो famous हो गया था, तो मैं भावनाओं में बैठ गया थोड़ा postpone वाले issue के अंदर. So I thought
Uh-huh.
is always कि like ना focus कर लो, ये कुछ नहीं होना है postponement. Like last year हर बार issue होता है, like इस time भी postpone वाला होता, like आपको पता ही नहीं होगा क्योंकि you are like
हाँ,
not in like
sir.
Telegram or any other. मैंने Telegram पे मैंने शायद पोस्ट इनवाइट किया है, थोड़ा मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था.
हाँ,
तो लाइक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ, मतलब ये जो हर बार आता है ना कि पोस्टपोन होगा, लाइक लाइक फॉर जूनियर्स एंड एवरीवन हु इज लिसनिंग, डोंट बिलीव इन एनी र्यूमर. चाहे कोई कितना ही कहे, मैंने मुकुल रस्तोगी भी क्यों नहीं किया हायर, लाइक दे हायर मुकुल
हाँ,
रस्तोगी, एंड लाइक लिटरली लाइक कई सारे लोग, लाइक मेरे मैसेज भी आया पर्सनली कि सर आई मतलब डू नॉट बिलीव ऑन यू, हमें लगता था हो जाएगा सर, आपने कहा था पढ़ लेना, लाइक दे रियली टोल्ड मी. तो मुझे लगता है कि सब करना ही नहीं है किसी भी साल, लाइक आज की बात तो कभी नहीं करना है पोस्टपोन वाले इशू में, शामिल ही नहीं होना है किसी जूनियर को.
yes,
सो
sir. Like that's what, like
like you are lucky ना कि like you are not on Telegram, you simply avoided FOMO, क्योंकि
yes,
FOMO
sir. Like
क्रिएट ही टेलीग्राम और यूट्यूब से होता है ज्यादा तो.
yes, sir. Like see, if it postponed, you'll get more time. If you don't, if it doesn't get postponed, like okay, you're anyway prepared. You cannot do anything. Nothing. See, you should only worry about things in your hand, sir. Like you should not worry about
Yes.
things which are out of your hand. Like you don't know whether it will happen or not. Our only job is to read. So the
जी.
exam wants you to read, you read. The exam doesn't want you to think about postponement and all. So yeah.
मुझे कभी कभी लगता है एनएमसी का एक डिफरेंट ब्रांच है जो पोस्टपोन करवा के लोगों को कंफ्यूज करता है.
हाँ, लाइक लास्ट टाइम, लाइक कोविड का टाइम में हुआ था ना सर, लाइक 3 टाइम्स 4 टाइम्स, लाइक एडमिट कार्ड आ गया था और नेक्स्ट डे दे पोस्टपोन द एग्जाम, सो लाइक दैट वाज
हाँ.
वेरी बैड.
So
हाँ.
everyone was prepared and we are like happy. चलो एग्जाम नहीं पड़ेगा, पोस्टपोन होगा, कोविड का वो कर लेते हैं ड्यूटी. फिर था,
हाँ, हाँ, वही तो.
ये था. So it was good to have you, Dr. Amar. Like I
थैंक यू
hope
सर.
listeners learn something from you. Like and best wishes for your dream branch, medicine. Like it is. मतलब my dream one's also medicine, and I hope I will get it
ओ,
this year.
ओ,
So let's see
आई
how
होप यू
life
गेट इट सर.
goes. It's difficult to get medicine and practice medicine in India. Like get too many like इतने सारे इंसिडेंट सुनते रहता हूँ मेडिसिन वालों के साथ, तो लाइक तो डर लगता है एक बार लेने से, लेकिन फिर भी
Yes sir, it's
विल
very
ट्राई आवर
very
बेस्ट.
confusing, but again, like you if you love something, you'll be very good at it.
बस वही है, अब क्या है, प्यार है तो भाई करना पड़ेगा, क्या करें.
हाँ, वही
तो
तो
वाली
सर.
बात है. चलो
हाँ,
ओके, थैंक यू डॉक्टर.
थैंक यू सर.